Yeah, and he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over him.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
And he gets it to go. Houston leading by 6.
Man, the Rockets showed great patience and planning over time, freeing up cap space, acquiring young assets. That enabled them to trade for James Harden and, of course, attract Dwight Howard in free agency, too.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Monte Eunice comes in for Smith. Corey Brewer is checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverley. Here's Porter. The Rockets pull it in.
And this Rockets team, for all of its success, is still young, still developing that chemistry, but make no mistake, they've elevated themselves from playoff contender to potential title contender. I think exciting times are certainly in store in Houston. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Houston making a switch here. Leone's checked in. Shot by Terry, no good.
You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target, it just didn't fall. Stupendous, I love that word. Save that one, the word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful. You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Gianni for 3. Pass to Terry. And it's Terry again missing. Wizards trail by 7. Seraphin kicks to Porter. To the inside. Shot's good for Seraphin.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Guys, this has been one of the weaknesses for this team all season long. They're shooting just 71% as a team.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
7 seconds left in the first. Here's Bynum. Got it off in time, but it's no. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Houston.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And another thing they've been doing right is converting a lot of second-chance opportunities. I love the hustle and the effort.
So on the floor for Washington. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Pearson and Nene filling up the forward spots. And it's Seraphin in the center position. James Harden Clark voted by a majority of NBA GMs last season as the #1 shooting guard in the entire league.
Really hard to argue that, Kevin. I mean, he's an elite scorer, second in the league in free throw attempts per game last season, and he's also a really good passer. Able to make his teammates better because he draws so much attention, and he's a crafty and willing passer.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, with James Harden as one of the league's top scorers, it's easy to forget about his playmaking ability. As Kevin McHale has said, he sees stuff you have to be a very gifted player to see. He makes plays where you go, wow, that was a heck of a pass. Guys, because he's so aggressive attacking off the dribble, he creates a lot of opportunities for others.
That's what the Rockets love, Doris. Attack basketball. Thank you. Pierce. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And now let's check in on the 2 guards from around the league and see which one of them is playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. 5th on the list, James Harden.
Well, this is a very intense group. You know, those steals haven't come by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. As gritty a group of guys as you can have on the perimeter.
Here's Beverly from outside off the mark. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Let's take a look at the stat sheet here on Dwight Howard. He's been just lighting it up recently. His stats speak for themselves. First in rebounding, 11th in blocks, and there aren't too many guys more efficient offensively around the league. He's in the top 15 in field goal percentage.
You know, we rewind back and look at his incredible rebounding average, and he's actually a beast in the paint. I mean, when the shot goes up, he really believes it belongs to him if it doesn't go in. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ariza. And the three off target. Wizards trailed by 4. Inside. Stolen by Harden. And here comes the break. And then Smith with the dunk.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets, that pushes this lead up instead of going the other way. Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one. Nene, a 6'11" Brazilian big man, strong and quick-footed with a nice touch. He's a quality two-way player. And for him, as it is the case with a lot of players, it's about health. You know, over the course of his 12-year career, he's missed almost a third of available games due to injury.
Pierce with a wide open look. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. A shot by Harden, wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. You talk about Nene's troubles at times staying on the court, Steve. Some say he's unwilling to play through pain.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the case. You know, all I know is that when he's healthy, he is one of the most effective big men in the NBA, and he had a terrific run in the playoffs last year, particularly in that Chicago series.
Here's Beverly, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here. He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Rockets leading by 6. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Gortat. And both free throws good for Terry. 1:19 left in the first half. Bynum drives in. Montejunas with the steal. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at the Warriors. And, of course, Houston tied right now. The Rockets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play. Ramon Sessions, a 6'3" combo guard. He's actually pretty good guarding shooting guards. A good strength, especially in his legs, which allows him to stay in front of offensive players.
And Sessions, for his size at the guard position, has been a pretty good rebounder over his career. I think in a lot of ways he plays a little bigger than he is.
Wizards trail by 6. Goes up on the wing. Buries the jump shot. Sessions has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
And Sessions may be better guarding too, Steve, but offensively he's best with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, decent shot, spotting up from the outside, but at the end of the day, he's best creating off the dribble. Well, after that ragged first quarter offensively, they're finally picking up some ground here in the second.
And you know, Steve, we talk about it all the time. Basketball, especially the NBA game, a game of runs. Their offense right now on an uptick. You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
The wide open look here for Terry. And it's Terry again missing. Here is Porter, averaging 6 points per contest. And Sessions kicks to Humphries. It's hauled in by Prigioni.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Rockets ahead, up 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Harden doing it all. He has 12 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
Yeah, you're right, Clark. He's done some really nice work inside.
Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Howard is out there with Smith. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The 3 from Harden. And he gets it to go. Harden's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Houston. The kick out to Pierce. Stolen by Harden. Ariza has the open look. The 3-pointer no good. Wizards trailed by 8.